Hello, I'm Rocco Massarelli, and this is today's video and meditation and read on the energies uh, concerning us today, June 27th, 2016, and it's a Monday. So, before starting, I wanted to answer, not personally, but I wanted to answer some criticism that I received online after my video on summoning the dead. Summoning the dead, Christ used to bring them back to life as well. But he does have the power to do vice versa too, because he truly is God if you believe in the Trinity, which is a reality. So rather than if you realize the reality of the Trinity, you know that Christ has an enormous power. So summoning the dead through a Ouija board, I was told that the criticism was that, according to the person writing, it was going to be for her, it was black magic because you don't, for what she thinks and knows, um, use a Ouija board to summon angels. Now, besides that, you probably have never bought a Ouija board before because it comes in the instructions many times that it can be used to call angels. Apart from that, it's not the lack of education that shocks me. It's rather that I personally, when you call upon an angel's name, only an angel can appear. When you call any spirit, then any spirit might appear, and according if you're negative or positive, then what you give out is the energy that you receive sometimes. But there's an end to that, and because once you're negative, you attract the negative energies of the demons that probably ruined your life already, and you try to ruin other people's lives by calling them what they're not. In reality, you are possessed and you don't realize it. When you use a Ouija board and you, the way I told you to, and you, for example, utilize the hexagram of protection or any talisman of the Solomonic tradition that's angelic and for protection, and you summon, say, Archangel Michael, and I've done this before, Archangel Michael will answer. And if you summon him by the just like that, or even add the holy names of God. So please, by the name of Adonai, may you, Archangel Michael, appear now in this room, or um, contact me through the Ouija board. Then the spirit answering will be Archangel Michael. It won't be demons. So again, it's not the piece of wood that makes practice white or black magic. It's just a neutral practice, just like magic is neutral, and you can use magic to summon angels or demons. There's not a specific way known only to this person that criticized me that angels approach you. Angels approach you mostly, obviously, in other ways, not Ouija board. But by stopping this particular way for people to call upon angels, you are showing that you are possessed because you are stopping people from calling angel, putting them the fear that calling upon angels is black magic or it's a sin. So you probably deserve a lot of, you know, healing to be done on your spirit, and not only, and you deserve uh, prayer and you deserve support. And although I understand that this person did it out of love because she thought that calling upon angels was dangerous, but nevertheless, I think that she exaggerated and her criticism is void because summoning the angels with a Ouija board is something that I've done, and it's totally safe, and it's something that they totally accept you to do, unless you force a spirit like you must appear on me, say with the spirits of the dead or other spirits cannot be forced on your will. They appear if if they want to, and sometimes they will answer to you, sometimes they won't, to a particular need or question according to what's just. So that was it. And then leaving this criticism apart that comes from ignorance and fear and puts ignorance and fear into the minds of people. She even said, don't watch any of the videos because I know better than God. And because what I say is purely being summoned, being channeled by angels. So again, she gave you the command not to call on angels because she knows better, and she gave you the command not to hear the messages of God and of the angels because she's the only one who knows them and she knows better. So again, two signs of demonic possessions and I will definitely pray for her. I accept criticism, but based upon something that's real by someone who's intelligent or at least close to a human type of intelligence. So again, I'm very protected, so anything anyone tries to hit me gets hit back in return by God and angels. Okay, and I don't both for it. So I bless her in return and hope that she will accept God as He is and His will to send angels to you through whichever means, no matter if you've watched scary movies in the past and you got scared. Okay. Going back to today's reading, I'm going to pull a card as usual, and we're going to shuffle and pray over the card. I'm thinking and saying in my mind the prayer known as Hail Mary. It's a very Catholic prayer. We pray to God and the angels like a lot of people out there do, and because we're contacting the divine who has messages for us. Okay. Has the divine spoken to prophets and enlightened people in the past? Yes, it has. Why were these people enlightened? Because they accepted to hear the divine in various forms and no matter which format. Okay, what if the angel comes to you and the only way that you can hear its message because you can't hear angels clearly? Yeah, it's through a Ouija board. Are you going to say no to the message? Like, that's gonna save your life, for example. Or that's gonna, I don't know, bring healing to a friend or bring more money to you. Are you going to say no because you have fear? It's gonna be just like in the movies? I don't think so. So we use tarot to connect to God, to the divine, and we believe that it's real, and so it is. If you contact angels directly, as there is angel tarot, they absolutely, no doubt, tell you that this is perfectly okay to do. Of course, don't use those tarot cards like the Luciferian tarot, or Thought tarot, or Wicca tarot, the Pagan tarot. Those tarot decks that are in accord, at unison with God, because they portray images of deities, want to dignify them as such, or the vampire tarot that are evil. And sometimes they can possess you and make you say things that you don't think because you feel inferior, don't feel adequate for the esoteric culture that you would like to have, so you judge and you don't give, right? Under the guise of being a light, so just like Lucifer, under the guise of being a light angel. So that's the energies that are out there. Okay? A lot of tarot decks, I recommend the one by James Van Prague if you like mediumship to talking to heaven, it's called, or mediumship to heaven, something like that. Well, there's only one deck that he did, so it's that one. With Doreen Virtue and contact, I don't know, your mother, your grandmother, your school friend who died, or someone that you cared about isn't here with us anymore. getting a feeling that okay, it's today's card is as it is going to be more positive the next few days, but again, it's valid for all people watching. Okay. So whoever is drawn to this video, today's energies are about the need as the Four of Swords or Four Mindful, call it some angel troll cards, that you have to detach from the trauma around you and in general from society. Okay? Because society's voice is the voice of the people, just like in communist countries, that it's loud, that everyone has the right to say something, and it's wrong, it's a sin. But you have to get above and beyond these voices of fear, and that's the sign that you have to retreat. Close up meditation, silence. Summon them, silence theory. It exists. She exists. Sorry, and it's it's a beautiful quiet spirit that it's a beautiful quiet spirit that brings solace, peace, and tranquility. So someone upon a theory of silence that was created because some moments of nature need regeneration and of those leaves, those water streams, those that earth, that sky, that nature, so parts of you. So you're because you have the spirit unite these parts of you into one splendid panoramic picture of the world. And you stand out and you perfect natural individual that you are. So you truly born that theories were created similar, created out of the very essence of the trees that they were to protect. So God did it, and then pass the task to these spirits theories. So it's a day where you deserve silence, especially like Buddha says, silence in your mind. Other than that, the Four of Swords is telling you today not to go beyond your limits, not to push too hard, but to again stay inside your home retreat. Okay? So that's it, and I'm taking the chance with you today to say a prayer to my lovely friend Cassandra Hernandez, that my friend and client that unluckily has her mother. Well, I don't think she's in the hospital anymore, but she's sick with cancer. So please send her your healing, her mother, Bertha, your healing energy and beautiful thoughts, healing thoughts, and with the power of Jesus, in which her daughter believes very much. We hope that she will overcome these difficulties. Okay, anything that is in your way is a difficulty, so you have to get rid of it. Again, yesterday or the day before yesterday, was the day where your enemies got punished. Today is the day where you want to relax in some way, but you want to have your own space. That's the positive way of looking at the Four of Swords. Another way is more dramatic and more negative, such as sometimes could be the loss of a person loved today. So maybe somebody's going to die. Some other times the Four of Swords can be suffering not of of a heart, not heartaches. That's the Three of Swords, separation from the loved one, the sense of breakup, end of a love story. Or some other times, leave the past behind you in other ways. Four of Swords, it's more about catching on with reality today and putting yourself back in a position of love and respect and praise the Lord. And every symbol has a positive and negative key. Always have the positive key active, but sometimes the negative key can be given to you, but just don't use it. You have time, even if the card comes out negative. Most times, then not, you have time to change the reality unless it's really karma that has been accumulating and you haven't asked for forgiveness, you haven't realized it. In the end, you gotta pay something. But today's energies are more like about letting it go. Okay? Don't get involved in too many activities. If not, you could fall. There's possibilities of injuries, mental problems, stress, fatigue. If you go beyond the limits that God set up for you, you have lack of peace when you stay in within these limits. Say you're cooking barbecue, you're having a barbecue on a Sunday, full home cancels, and it's all green outside. It's the spring something, and then you're completely at peace with your family, and you're in within God's order. And somebody, like some random person, comes up to you from your backyard, and they try to create problems, and they say that being too loud, too happy, too I don't know, something that's not right with them, and they try to ruin their day. What may you do? What may you do? That's because that person is going outside of the limits set up by God, and sometimes they pretend, just like humans, they fake, you know, contempt, or they fake, that excessive respect of rules of society, but they don't respect those rules of God, and they're taking peace away from you. They're called psychic vampires. In America, there's even covens, around the concept of the psychic vampire. This type is unconscious. It might not do the as bad spiritual sins, mistakes, but at the same time, it's less aware of what he's doing, therefore sometimes more tedious and harder to win. I'm thinking about that song that I quote, say the title for the artist. But when you cut off the demon, and they say it grows back hard, the way you fight this image is that you renounce hurting the person, or in the case of the demon, you renounce getting back. Uh, you renounce getting back in the demon, creating that contact with him. So let that person go to her, the person in that moment, because if aggressiveness would call aggressiveness. So you just let it go, and then you don't create that connection between you and the psychic vampire who lives because you are having anger or desperation of like something that they told you. So like the person criticizing me, the psychic vampire needing to have somebody else feel bad in order to feel good. So what you do, and you simply ignore these people so their teeth fall back in them, and they don't have the power in the sense that they go back, they become like money, and they don't have the power to hurt you anymore. Okay, so that's what you have to do. You just ignore them. You can answer, but internally, emotionally, energetically, you don't give good, or you don't give back, because these people feast like parasites on any type of emotional contact, whether positive or negative, that they can't come out with. Okay, so um, whoever's watching this video, today is also the day to get rid of these psychic vampires. Okay? I might do a video later on or another day. How to shield from psychic vampires. It's a very interesting theme. A lot of people in America on TV shows call themselves psychic vampires, and they are repelled by their own light, and they're repelled by the qualities, and they're repelled by aesthetics. So they for another way to express their intimacy with other people in a way that's sick instead of in a way that's healthy, because their mothers and parents and people around them and society have taught them this way. No one else, I mean, you don't have the power to corrupt yourself. Corruption must come from the outside in spiritual form or in form. Okay? So let's soar higher, because tomorrow is going to be a better day for everyone. And I want to leave you with this positive message of Mother Mary before going to meditation with you. And it's about surrendering to the will of God. So just live your life and go ahead. Let's go ahead. I think it's going to solve itself, because the energy that you have in you, it's the energy that's elaborated, and that's truly about who you are. So don't try to fight life. Try to fight. Become a warrior of light. So be light. Try to fight evil. Don't try to fight life. So surrender to life, in the sense, not surrender to like a tyrant. Like it's the idea of John Milton in this text, Paradise Lost. God isn't a tyrant. God is freedom. By becoming fallen, become enslaved. So it's your pure contact with reality and purity. That's the three things that is telling that the demon loses mostly during the fall. Right? And it's like for a human to be turned into an insect. If you ever read the novel by Kafka, the Czech writer, I think it's called The Fly. They've made a movie similar, a short story, and it's like waking up. Being a Satan is waking up in your gut and you become a fly. Same thing, the angel that turns into a demon. That's beautiful. Giving them a compliment, of course, much more scary than that, but Beelzebub is already, he has the image, the idea, the shape of a fly. But these angels have truly, so it can be that God is a tyrant, because God has given you free will. So if God were a tyrant, you would have the possibility to do anything you want. The thing is that you have been given free will to be further. So God wants you to avoid those things that make you feel bad. So that's not a tyrant. A tyrant is someone who doesn't give you freedom, who punishes you unjustly. So Satan can punish too, but it's not called punishment. It's just called the everlasting curse of his nature has become. One last thing, you cannot be sure of what you're doing until God has given you permission. So he's more like a friend or a father that you can counsel with. psychologists, and a lot of psychologists don't talk to God. So let's give, you know, the priorities to the hierarchy of the universe as and the knowledge that the person that created the God that created that soul, that subject, that energy knows a whole lot better than he knows everything because he is everything. Okay? So he knows good and he doesn't do evil in the sense of justly, but God is one who gives life and death, so he knows good and he knows evil. But he only does good. It's, you know, it's for educating people, okay? But he has the power to know everything. So with knowledge of both, okay, in the sense of evil, not to be intended like the tree of knowledge, but to be intended like that evil that is the only evil that can be done to people to educate them. That's what God does. And knowing these two things and knowing everything about everything, there's no need to look for an alternative source of knowledge because it doesn't match to what whether it doesn't match to God gives you because God is the true source of enlightenment. Like, Buddha, you can become enlightenment as, a man, understanding master, a saint, getting closer to the light of God. So I want to meditate with you with Archangel Azrael for peace, the Holy Spirit for the same reason. I want to call Jesus, and I'm calling these energies of light around us to make us feel grounded and secure. And we're asking Azrael to detach us from any bad situation and asking Archangel Michael to cut off the force of negativity with our mother, with our birth father, and with every person that we have a negative connection with, although we don't realize it. We're not severing any, connection or love because it would be possible to do for an angel to cut genuine love. But so we're not doing that. We're just cutting off the course of fear to any situation that we might be attached with or onto with fear. Okay? Just let it go. Let it go to the light. And let it go of the negative people in your life that asking the Saturn fairy to get far, far from us. We are not cursing them, not punishing them. God will take care of them. We just simply are banishing every negative person from our life so that they don't have the power to hurt us and in the first place to hurt themselves. Okay? So we want to go to a safer, cleaner, greener, more beautiful shores where traveling there I understand whether to change and get safe harbor in time. Okay? We let in this chaos of our mind go, working to action, helping us calm our spirit is in our hearts and moving us higher and cleansing out of every accumulated trauma. So we want to be safe in our today, and if we have to be outside, we want to be soft and gentle and spontaneous with while contacting other people. We don't want burdens, we don't want pressure, we want peace in particular today. in guardian angels at each door in your home or workplace for them to stay there and watch your back and have negative people stay away from that because they recognize your power and they recognize God's power, recognize who you are, and they can't match you. And they choose again to take someone else's energy, to take someone else's positivity, not yours, and you are completely safe and truly you. Angel Michael is giving listening is sort of like fight the ego or negativity or evil in all its forms. Okay, to win against everything bad. So that's the tool of the spiritual war. Okay? The sword that creates sometimes creates peace, sometimes creates deliverance, sometimes gets away from spirits. Shows your enemies the light and they accept it and come in that light, or if they don't accept it, it's their karma. You can pray for them there, but it's their karma. If they're humans, you can pray for them, it's their karma. But they have to let you go. Okay? Only can come through this perfect light created you thanks to the help of Archangel. And all angels are blessing you, and I wish you a very delicate, very soft, very gentle, very fun, and very cuddly day, because these are the energies of today. Be cuddly, be reassured. You don't need to put that extra weight or effort onto you. Okay, whether that's physical way or spiritual or even worse today, subtle, so even worse, mental. Right? Always be alert, always be enlightened, always be aware of what's going on, but don't take pressure and don't take blame from people who don't love themselves and try to take away your power and self-esteem, because then I'll have one. Okay? I want to, send you heavy angel blessings for you and your family, and I hope that you see the light that Buddha saw in that forest, and you become one with the spirits of nature, one with the real beginning, at the same time as one with God. Maintaining your human individuality, never becoming as light 100%, not be Jehovah, but being one. So you again Eisen with the life principle, that thinking energy. Some people say that real awakens you and never stop loving you. No matter what you do, you can always go back to the Father. Okay. So thank you. May your heart be blessed and rejoice with joy, laughter, and contentment, and liberation, being carefree, without worries, being in contact with the positive energies around you, because the healthy person can truly only select those for his own healing, transmutation, elevation. Okay. Thank you, and have a good day.